And let's not count out. I know Larry plays Fox, Ally plays Mario, but there's a wild card in here. Like, I know Larry likes the Fox versus Mario matchup. Ally hates it, but for some reason he does very well every time. If Larry doesn't feel comfortable with Fox, he has his DK, and his DK is actually very, very good. And we've seen Larry pull out the DK a lot of times versus Ally and get the win.
Very true. Larry also has a couple of war characters now. He's got Corrin,
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight, yeah. I don't think we're going to be seeing either of those make an appearance, but he did bust them out at the PAX West Invitational last weekend against Salem. Not really to any success, but still, he does have other characters that exist. Oh, and look at this, man. Larry just getting the up tilt into aerials over and over again. It doesn't matter, even if you're Mario, who kind of breaks out of a lot of combos with neutral air and up B, doesn't matter. No fear from this guy. He's just going to still go for what he knows will work.
Fox being one of those characters where I feel can destroy Mario when Mario is trying to land
that back air, I mean, it's so quick and safe, but if you're still in the air, it has a lot more lag than if you just auto-cancel it into the ground. So Ally going to catch that up smash. Unfortunately, going down 1 minute into the match. This, you know, the last time we saw Ally, by the way, he was fighting Kells, and we saw a very long, drawn-out set. This is going to be quite the opposite. This is a very high-octane matchup. You're going to see him rushing in at Larry a lot, trying to get those grabs.
And like you mentioned, it is high-octane, but I do not... Oh, there you go. All right. See, Ally goes for those random smashes, and it always works. Yeah. Because it's Ally.
Yep. He's the mash master.
But I was going to mention that you do not want to go in a high-octane match versus Larry. Larry wants that. He tries on that. So you want to get Larry off his comfort zone. And unfortunately, if you have to camp him out and play very defensively, that's what you have to do. And let's see if Ally is going to use that in his advantage in this match.
Oh, I love that. Jumping over Ally, just trying to cross his shield up. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
Trying to go for that janky up B right there.
Backer on shield, gonna be safe that time. You know Larry was thinking, ooh, maybe I can up smash him. But, oh, no way. Ally anticipated the dash attack to go through him, so he did a turnaround grab, but in fact, Larry was still in front.
That dash attack is so deceiving as Fox. Every time you, like, because it can cross up, and sometimes if he does it early, you land straight in front of him. And
that's exactly what happened there. Ally fell for it.
He fell for it, and it's kind of hard because Larry always goes for the cross up, and for this time only, he went for the regular one. And there you go, he's going Donkey Kong. I like that. I like that because me, like, for example, as a player who plays a lot of characters, sometimes I win game one, for example, with Mewtwo, and I'm like, all right, man, I can't let him adapt too much. So let me like switch it off.
Yes, that's actually been much talked about strategy in the past couple weeks even. Winning a game with one character, now that especially all these top players have secondaries, and then switching off.
Yeah.
It throws your opponent off your trail, you know? You're not going to figure out what they're doing with Fox if he's playing DK for game 2, and then even if he wins or loses, he can just go back to Fox, and that's the right pick.
There you go, and then he got a... Basically, if he does lose with DK, then he gets used to the matchup with DK, and then you basically do a 360, switch off to Fox, and it's kind of hard to adapt in such a low time. But we've seen Ally pretty recently. He had a struggle versus DK and Bowser, but he's actually doing pretty good. And every time I say something, I'm commentating.
It doesn't matter how well you're doing. If you get grabbed by this character, man, that all goes out the window real quick. Let's see, though, how is Ally going to be able to make up for this deficit? Fighting against DK and really all the grapplers is super tough when you're behind because anything you do to try to make up for the lead is going to be grabbable, most likely.
Very hard. We've seen at the PAX Arena,
Conga.
Conga versus Anti. Anti going Mario. Did not work, unfortunately, and Conga putting in some work, showing that DK is a very, very good character, especially with characters versus Mario.
Conga and Ally also played at PAX Arena, and it was so close. Conga almost took it over him, making like his 17th upset of that weekend. But what's he going to do? No! Whoa! That sent him really far. I thought he was going to try to cape, but I didn't expect it to go even close to killing. All right, either way, Larry's still looking good. He's one grab away. That's
over right now.
Yeah. Oh, God. That's crunchy, man.
I think 73% or 64% is the percent to kill Mario with the ding dong on FD. Unfortunately, I have to learn the ding dong percents because I hate Donkey Kong. And
yeah,
I
you always have to know.
Yeah, and a good strategy versus Donkey Kong is you want to get hit by Donkey Kong on purpose, like
with other things than
there
grab,
you go, and then get yourself out of the grab range. And basically after that, if Donkey Kong doesn't have a ding dong, matchup becomes quite easier. And there you go, he went back to Fox.
Very smart, and it's going to be Lilat again too. So this stage not good for Fox, but Larry has shown that he's able to get it done. Right, she's going to open up with the jabs.
Right now, we are seeing ourselves maybe an elimination game for Ally, and
All right. I mean, Larry has been keeping Ally in this right corner pretty much the entirety of this match. Oh, I think he wanted to fastball into the ground with those forward airs and bank on Ally missing the tech. Up air, nair. Oh, almost a big chance for Ally, but Larry just able to fall out of the combo in time. Almost getting a kill of his own, and now we're just fighting on the left side of the stage with Larry still in control. Another back air. That's how he kept getting a mistake with the edge jumps.
That's true. And that's how Mistake got him too.
Yeah, very true. Here we go, big combos from Larry. Just the simple forward air into up air.
Not looking very good for Ally, and Larry did catch that get up jump with the back air. Unfortunately, Ally, he likes, there you go, I was going to mention it, he likes to go when he's on the ledge to go for that jump a lot. So, you know, if you have a character that has a back air like Fox or a Mewtwo Fair, for example, it's actually easy to get the kill on him.
Oh, he got his jump back.
Again,
oh, and he
another
teched it this time. Wow. All right. Finally, Ally able to close that one out.
Ally laughing right now, shaking his head. He's like, I did that.
That's the classic Ally, man. Shake your head whether you're winning or losing. Just no matter what, he seems to disapprove of the outcome.
You know, especially when you play your friend, it's always fun. Win or lose, it's your friend in the end of the day.
Both of these guys have been on the grand stage so many times. I don't think they're taking it too hard, you know. Of course, they're taking the match very seriously, but if one of them loses, they know it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of their careers. Oh, and Larry just throwing the up tilts out. Closing the set 3-0 on Ally. Well, I guess fortunately his trip home isn't going to be so long.
Yeah, man, that was very convincing, dominating win from Larry. I've never seen Larry trio Ally that way before. So, you know, I always believe Larry in losers. Like, I know Larry sometimes loses round 2 in a big event, and then he has like, to make a huge loser run. Larry is super scary. Every time I told Larry, like, go in loser mode in winners. He's like, yo, I can't, man. It's like, it only activates in losers.
Yeah, when your back is to the wall, you definitely get that adrenaline rush and things change, you know. You're like, okay, if I lose here, I'm out of the tournament. I'm going home. I'm not making any money, etc. So very well done by Larry. They're going to advance to loser semifinals. There he will be taking on DeBuzz, who, man, just really clutched out that Game 5 against Anti. I still can't stop thinking about that. That set was a breeze compared to what we just saw between Anti and DeBuzz.
Oh, yeah.
That was a 3-0 shutout versus a Game 5, super intense. Like, wow, how did you actually pull that off in the last second kind of win?
It's kind of weird. We saw Larry versus Mistake. Very, like, intense match.
Yes, true,
Best of five, like, went to Game 5. Then we see ESAM versus DeBuzz. 3-0, then another 2-5, and another 3-0. It's like kind of weird.
Yeah, we've been seeing a healthy mix of really close sets and a couple shutouts sprinkled in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the shutouts are always like,
they're hype.
Yeah, it's a 3-0, but it could have went like a 3-1, 3-2, but
yeah,
still
I could have seen Ally taking a game there for sure. But we're going to switch back over to the winners bracket and get winners finals. It's going to be Mistake versus ESAM, Toronto versus Miami.
Florida.
Yeah,
like
South Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, stay safe, please. Yeah.
Our homie ESAM right now representing you guys quite well, so shout out to everyone.
Just getting a quick button check from the players real quick, but then they're going to be right off to it. Man, I really want to see this. I don't believe they've played before.
I'm happy to see this because I don't know if it's trash talk or not, but I don't know, like, Mistake was beating a lot of PGR players, and ESAM's like, oh, you guys are not good. You don't